the most famous quotes of all time. The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Nelson Mandela. The way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing. Walt Disney. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Don't be trapped by dogma, which is living with the results of other people's thinking. Steve Jobs. If you look at what you have in life, you'll always have more. If you look at what you don't have in life, you'll never have enough. Oprah Winfrey. If you set your goals ridiculously high and it's a failure, you will fail above everyone else's success. James Cameron. Life is what happens when you're busy making other plans. John Lennon. Spread love everywhere you go. Let no one ever come to you without leaving happier. Mother Teresa. When you reach the end of your rope, tie a knot in it and hang on. Franklin D. Roosevelt. Always remember that you are absolutely unique. Just like everyone else. Margaret Mead. Don't judge each day by the harvest you reap, but by the seeds that you plant. Robert Louis Stevenson. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. Eleanor Roosevelt. Tell me and I forget. Teach me and I remember. Involve me and I learn. Benjamin Franklin. The best and most beautiful things in the world cannot be seen or even touched, they must be felt with the heart. Helen Keller. It is during our darkest moments that we must focus to see the light. Aristotle. Whoever is happy will make others happy too. Anne Frank. Do not go where the path may lead, go instead where there is no path and leave a trail. Ralph Waldo Emerson. Never let the fear of striking out keep you from playing the game. Babe Ruth. Life is either a daring adventure or nothing at all. Helen Keller. Many of life's failures are people who did not realize how close they were to success when they gave up. Thomas A. Edison. You have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. Dr. Seuss. If life were predictable, it would cease to be life and be without flavor. Eleanor Roosevelt. In the end, it's not the years in your life that count. It's the life in your years. Abraham Lincoln. Life is a succession of lessons, which must be lived to be understood. Ralph Waldo Emerson. You will face many defeats in life, but never let yourself be defeated. Maya Angelou. Life is never fair, and perhaps it is a good thing for most of us that it is not. Oscar Wilde. The only impossible journey is the one you never begin. Tony Robbins. In this life, we cannot do great things. We can only do small things with great love. Mother Teresa. Only a life lived for others is a life worthwhile. Albert Einstein. The purpose of our lives is to be happy. Dalai Lama. Life is really simple, but we insist on making it complicated. Confucius. May you live all the days of your life. Jonathan Swift. Life itself is the most wonderful fairy tale. Hans Christian Andersen. Do not let making a living prevent you from making a life. John Wooden. Life is ours to be spent, not to be saved. D. H. Lawrence. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Don't be trapped by dogma, which is living with the results of other people's thinking. Steve Jobs. Life is trying things to see if they work. Ray Bradbury. The secret of success is to do the common thing uncommonly well. John D. Rockefeller Jr. I find that the harder I work, the more luck I seem to have. Thomas Jefferson. Success is not final, failure is not fatal, it is the courage to continue that counts. Winston S. Churchill. The way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing. Walt Disney. Don't be distracted by criticism. Remember, the only taste of success some people get is to take a bite out of you. Zig Ziglar. Success usually comes to those who are too busy to be looking for it. Henry David Thoreau. I never dreamed about success, I worked for it. Estee Lauder. Success seems to be connected with action. Successful people keep moving. They make mistakes, but they don't quit. Conrad Hilton. There are no secrets to success. It is the result of preparation, hard work, and learning from failure. Colin Powell. The real test is not whether you avoid this failure, because you won't. It's whether you let it harden or shame you into inaction, or whether you learn from it, whether you choose to persevere. Barack Obama. The only limit to our realization of tomorrow will be our doubts of today. Franklin D. Roosevelt. It is better to fail in originality than to succeed in imitation. Herman Melville. Successful people do what unsuccessful people are not willing to do. Don't wish it were easier, wish you were better. Jim Rohn. Don't be afraid to give up the good to go for the great. John D. Rockefeller. Always bear in mind that your own resolution to success is more important than any other one thing. Abraham Lincoln. Success is walking from failure to failure with no loss of enthusiasm. Winston Churchill. You know you are on the road to success if you would do your job and not be paid for it. Oprah Winfrey. If you want to achieve excellence, you can get there today. As of this second, quit doing less than excellent work. Thomas J. Watson. If you genuinely want something, don't wait for it, teach yourself to be impatient. Gurbaksh Chahal. The only place where success comes before work is in the dictionary. Vidal Sassoon. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like, and comment what you think.